Hello everyone and welcome back. So what I'm going to be talking today is so important. If you really want to build your personality, and if you really want to stand up for what you really believe in and what you truly value, then today's video is all about it. I think most of us have this problem where we are not able to speak up for ourselves. In other words, we are not able to say no. And I'll be explaining you why no is so important, because scientifically also we know when we say no what happens. You'll be surprised to know how no really changes how you think and how you present yourself to the people. So I want you to all be with me in this video till very end and understand all about when you say no and how to say no and how to gain that power back is utterly important for all of us if you want to feel what? Confident in whatever you do in your life, right? So the polite ways to say no and the master the art of declining. Okay, so we really all need to build this skill in this 2025, and this is one of the finest skill you can build if you want to move forward in your life. All right, so let's all get into this. And before I start my topic, I really want you to all go and watch some of my videos, subscribe to my channel, share some comments, do some liking, so that gives me a huge encouragement to make such videos which are going to be so helpful to you all, which I've already shared or I've already done with my own clients and seen great successes. So with that, let's get started. So what are we talking about? We are all talking about the mastering the art of declining, or in other words, saying no. So let's talk about the science behind it, because of being a former scientist, I like to get into that first. All right, the science behind saying no lies in the idea that powers the personal agency. So you cannot deny this fact. Whenever you might have seen it in your own life, when you're able to decline something which you were not aligned to, or whenever you said no to a friend, no to your coworker, no to your boss, you might feel that it gives a sense of a power, right? You feel that, oh wow, and you feel relieved. Okay, I was able to do it, right? So it definitely gives you that kind of sense of empowerment. It promotes the self-care. I talk a lot about that, and also setting the boundaries. Most of my clients, to be honest with you all, they have this hard time saying no or declining anything they want to which does not align with their values. And so what happens if you do all that? So it can positively impact your mental health, right? We all want to take care of our mental health, and they are also prioritizing individuals to take care of their own needs, what they truly believe in, correct? So this is the science behind it. When you say that, the moment you say decline anything, or the moment you say no, it empowers you back. Okay, so I hope that was clear to you all. Now we'll talk about how it really impacts you, correct? Again, all scientifically. The cognitive control, when we say no, what happens? So saying no requires active cognitive effort, right? I can talk my personal experience here. I take a long time to sometimes say no, right? In my mind, I'm going through a lot of conflicts. Say no, yes, no, yes. Okay, all of us have gone through that. But the moment you say, you're meaning you're consciously choosing to decline something rather than automatically agreeing to it, right? You might have seen it when we consciously make an effort. No, I have to say no to that. I have to say no to that very close friend of mine. I have to say no to that co-worker. You are basically cognitively, I mean, if you talk scientific language, are choosing to decline something rather than agreeing to something, okay? And what it leads to, of course, stress reduction. When you consistently say no and requests that exceed your capacity, it reduces the stress levels, right? The only time you're contemplating to say no when it is kind of conflicting with your own values, something you had been thinking for a long time, should I or shouldn't I, correct? So it reduces your stress. Then what happens, the biggest thing, it really lifts you up in the form of self-esteem boost, right? So now you're able to set the boundaries. So many clients of mine, they have hard time saying no to co-workers. When I gave them this exercise, just try it out, and after that there was no going back. They were so empowered that where they feel like saying no, very confidently they can say no. So that really helped them to boost their esteem, and decision making becomes very improved. It becomes very heightened, because now you know what doesn't aligns with you. You can clearly say no without feeling guilty about it. Most of us, see, when somebody comes to me, they are either having an issues with people pleasing, they don't know what to do with that, they have don't know how to stand up for themselves, they lack confidence. So that's why you're not able to say no easily, correct? But the moment you start practicing no, the first no's are a little bit difficult, but after that you get used to it, okay? And your relationship qualities become amazing, right? So you're able to easily say no to the person you really want to, right? What are the psychological factors related to saying no? Now again, what is the mind is going to do? So your social expectations and actively saying no can challenge these forms, right? So you feel the pressure you feel has gone down. So your social expectations, either ways, are getting better. The fear of conflict is avoiding any conflict. You get better in the social setting. People pleasing tendencies goes down. You don't have to please anybody, and you can very powerfully say no to or decline politely to any situation you don't feel aligned to. Now, above all, the answer to the question, the person would never say no directly, would call them a diplomat. So you might have seen some of the people who are very polite, no, they're hesitate and things like that. He knows how to say no without saying no. Though diplomat won't say yes as well, but they are the best at answering question not in one word. So they are still in their mind, they're going through a conflict. And that definitely leads to low confidence. So I want you all to start saying no as soon as you get an opportunity. And probably today, tomorrow, with your family, friends, co-workers, business partner, anybody. And it's going to build, I can assure you 100%, it's really going to build your confidence level at a higher level. I mean, you have to believe me on that. And where you don't feel like saying or don't feel like doing anything, where you don't like to participate, just start saying no to that. All right. And if you really want to look more confident and by saying no, so these are the things you should be doing. Along with that, hold your assertive posture. You have to stand straight, and it's very assertively you have to say no to things, and then embrace your power. Like when you say no, you're definitely embracing your power. Watch your hands. You can say it with your hands if you want to use the hands. These are just extra tips. All right. Pay attention to your face and be confident, and make an eye contact when you're saying, if you can try. In the beginning, you might hesitate, but later you will get used to it, and you'll become, as you become more confident while saying or declining anything. All right, saying no. Avoid fidgeting, and if you want to really practice this, you can start practicing saying no and declining anything which does not align with you in front of mirror first, and see the changes happening for you. All right, thank you so much for being with me today, and I'll be back again such topic which will definitely empower you and make you move forward in 2025, and I shall see you back again in next week. Till then, you all have a wonderful